Hello everyone, I'm Gabriele, and finally we received the mass production copy of the Curse of Candelabria. So today with you we do the unboxing. I'm very curious too, because they're still with the plastic outside, except this, it doesn't the plastic. So we received the core box of the game, the solo mode, quite heavy, okay, expansion, the 6-player expansion, and the Armies of Candelabria, and then the art book as well. So let's start with the core, and then we see the expansion. So I have a cutter. So the box, I already checked the pre-production copies, of course, but this is the mass production and the final version. So it's the one you will receive to your house. Okay, so that's the box. The finishing is fine. Everything there is fine. It's heavy. And open it. Let's open it. Okay. Then we have the rule book. That is 5 language rule book. So we have the rule book with all the various instructions to play the game in each language. Nice print, perfect. And you can bend it because there are some quick icons, pages. Also here. Okay, you have everything in your language. And that's the rule book. Then we have the main board with the linen finish. The main board has 2 sides, the one for super quality printing as well, this one. Okay, Easter is expensive, but it has a top-notch quality. Yes. Okay, this is the from 1 to 5 players. And then we have the back, and this is from 1 to 3 players. The regions are divided differently, so you have less space to move because you have less players. Okay, and that was the main board. Then we have the punch boards. 1, 2, 3 punch boards, and we have we can unpunch them, not everything of course, but we have these parts, and we could assemble, maybe we can try to assemble the holders, because this punch board, because of the Kickstarter deluxe version, that is also the only version, because this game will not go in retail like other our games. This version has these special standees. We can try to assemble, so we can see if everything goes. Okay, I myself have to remember. Should be like this. Okay. And then we place the cards. Then this is the other standee. 1, 2. They're assembled with the candles. Okay, so you can put these into here, and then here, and this is the display that you can Okay, like this. So this is the display. You can also play line them if you want, but there are the stands. Okay, and this one is another standee for the course cards. So let's go on. Then we have miniatures divided in this tray of miniatures and this tray for the candles, for the land candles, and the small gold cubes, wax cubes, that are white cubes, and the other small flames. And as you can see, there are the double layer boards. Let's try one. Okay, these are the double layer boards. Let's try one of the double layer boards. I want to put one, two. Okay, they fit well. If I have all the power ups, it's like this. And then we have the cubes, like this for the double layer, and the gold cubes. Very nice. Okay, they fit perfectly. And that's good. Yes, okay. And this is main components. Then we have the land flames, but I want to try first these miniatures. Okay, I want to give you a better view of the miniatures. So let's start with the castles. These one are all from the production copy. So actually what you get is hyper defined. Okay, it's void inside. And we have a painted version as well. This one. We enjoy a lot paint these miniatures. Then we have this, the one of the Satores. I like very much the crystals, for example. And we painted this one as well, like this. Okay. Then this from the Chinis. And the painted version. We kept the red because it's useful to have a dominant color during gameplay. Then this one with the mechanisms. And the painted version. Very mecha. This one. This was very difficult to make because has these lower parts and these bands, and we have it painted. As you can see. And then there is the violet one. This is the one from the expansion. I have here directly the painted version. You can see the details of the buildings. The mold was done extremely well. Okay, and that's for the Wandering Castles. Then these are the miniatures for the warrior, the pilgrim, with the possibility to put and remove the flames, and the, where is he? Here. Okay, here. The pilgrim, hyper detailed, also this one, with the possibility to have the flame of different colors, depends of the faction. And these three were painted as well, like this. This one. You can see the texture. And the last one. Then we have the curse. I show directly to you the painted version. Well divided. Ah yes, we have the temples. Don't forget the temples. The temples you can stack one on each other like this. 1, 2. Okay, I want to show you the candle cards of the core box, not the other small cards, because they don't have any illustrations, but this one, as you can see, each one is unique. And there are a lot of them, and we used, these are of the factions, the Sator, let's see the factions, just so. We have the Chinis, the Satores, the Rotaurea, the Luminis, the Nova Vitae, and then some of the courses and other cards as well. So, expansions. Let's start with the 6-player expansion. Oh. Okay, the 6-player expansion adds another faction with its board. There is a brand new space to add to the main map. Then another punch board, and then this is a full army because there is the additional Wandering Castle, 3 miniatures to play, the cards, the flames, and all the small army. At the end of the video I'll do a panoramic of the everything on board. So that's it for this. Okay. Then the solo mode. Solo mode is basically yes, this is the solo mode scenario book, because the 6th player expansion, it has a book as well, it's below. Okay, this is the rule book for 6th player expansion. Remember, it's below. Remember. Okay. And then we have the various scenarios, everything in 5 languages for the solo mode. So you can try the solo mode and try to conquer things. And then it adds new mechanics. Also the 6th player expansion adds few more mechanics. And this is another punch board and some cards. And also there is an additional space that you can use to divide cards or put things if you want. And that was the 6th player expansion. No, the solo mode, excuse me, solo mode expansion. Then we have, okay, this one. This is the only miniatures expansion, the Armies of Candelabria. And okay, they went a little, they messed up a little in the transport, but they are very sturdy, so. Okay. Lastly, you have the small ones, the minions. They are small but very defined. One. This is the one of the expansion. You have to obscure the light a little bit. There's this. Is the hole for the light. And this one, you see the skulls. And lastly, this one. So that's it about the miniatures. I want to show you the temples as well. Okay, we have also the tarot deck. You remember it's a smaller version than our Lumen Tarot deluxe deck. These are smaller cards. Expect the Lumen Tarot, but only there are 78 cards. But it's a full-fledged tarot deck where there are, in each tarot card, these are the main, the Great Arcana, Major Arcana, and then there are, oh, this is the Death. And then there are the Minor Arcana. Some illustration didn't go in the Curse of Candelabria, are only for the tarots. The Minor Arcana, okay. And the Minor Arcana are all unique illustrations, and if you place them, they make a giant big illustration. You can find it in the Lumen Tarot page, the full illustration. Sticks. No, not the figures, but the others. And so on. And that's all for the tarots. And lastly, there is also the mini expansions. This is an expansion that adds some mechanics to the game. There are mini cards with symbols, prizes. They are objective goals. So this is a mini expansion added for all the baker of the deluxe and all-in level. And then we have two things. There is also another secret thing. Okay, the art book. The art book. Let's see if I open it without spoiling it. Okay. Okay, the art book is language independent because it is a book with the art. Beautiful. And there are a lot of pages. It's not like the fake art book. Someone said there are a lot of pages. Look at this. It's really beautiful illustrations. Also this. Yes, there are no AI. No AI. They are all handmade. And it's also in rigid with the wired. Perfect. Okay, there is a surprise. It's not a surprise, it's another additional thing. Because who ordered the all-in receives everything, so without these boxes. So there is only a single box with the plastic inlay, all the plastic inlay divided inside, and this is the all-in box. That is a tube. And this one is empty, but I can put everything together inside if I want. So this is the all-in, is very practical and goes inside the Kallax, because Sheol didn't went inside the Kallax, but the Candelabria, yes, it goes inside the Kallax. That's all, people. That's all. Candelabria will not go to retail, so there are some copies left. You can use GameFound, our new store on GameFound, and we start the shipping of Candelabria as soon as possible. Basically, the production is finished. This copy is, in fact, the full set of the main productions is finished. And we are arranging things with the couriers and the freights and the ships. Is not easy, it takes time, but everything is ready, is on the pallets. So it has to start and go to your houses. Thank you for your attention. I hope this video was not too long, and see you soon in the next update that will be a shipping update, I think.